And we are back for the last time ever here at Marble Kino. Hello, I am your commentator, Avalanche, and I welcome you to the Marble Kino Finale, the Championship of Champions. Now, all of these marbles have won races before. However, one will write their name into history book as the greatest marble racer to ever have come onto Marble Kino. So, first of all, Merry Christmas, and now let's get straight into the matches. First up, we have Sand Dune, winner of the rafting tournament, and Icy Baller, winner of the Christmas tournament that we had this time last year. An Icy Baller got stuck earlier up on the course, so Sand Dune will be the winner, and he'll move on to the next round. Next up, we have two marbles from our earlier races. Ectoplasm, the winner of the first ever Halloween tournament, versus France, the winner of the marble boxing tournament. France actually has a uniform change since the first time we saw him. This is actually going to be a pretty close finish here, and Ectoplasm will be the victor on this one, knocking out France early. For our next heat, we have two quite impressive marbles. Disco Ball, winners of the 100 subscriber special, and Colorado Avalanche, winners of the one of our four prediction races. This one is from the Stanley Cup. They beat the Tampa Bay Lightning, and they both got stuck. So now they're going to go at it again after a false start in Colorado Avalanche. They actually jumped the track, but well, it's legal, and they managed to win the race. Wow, I don't think that anyone expected Disco Ball to go down the first round. Anyways, next up for match 4, we have Quickspin and Storm, two winners from some forgotten races, and they're off. Quickspin gets the early lead out of the gate, living up to his name. He's going to win this. No, he stalls out. He had the lead, but he blew it, and Storm will win and move on. Next up, the winner of one of our most viewed videos, the Easter race, takes on the winner of the endurance race, Yellow versus Sunday. Sunday is off to a big lead, but Yellow comes back. It's going to be a race down to the finish line, and Yellow actually falls at the course, so Sunday will win in advance. Now we have Blu-ray versus Blue, two blue marbles. Blu-ray just came off a victory for the second time in the Marble Sports event and is heavily favored to win this, and they will. Unsurprisingly, here's Blarney Stone versus the Boston Celtics. We already have one of our prediction race winners, Colorado Avalanche, into the next round. Can the Celtics move on too? These are two Irish-themed marbles, and the Celtics get stuck. So Blarney Stone will win in advance. Now we have Marshmallow versus Brown, the winner of the teamwork duels versus the winner of the bowling tournament. And Brown gets a slight edge, but now Marshmallow's coming back. It's a race down to the finish line, and it will be Brown winning the race, advancing on to the next round. Cincinnati Bengals, one of the Super Bowl prediction winners, and Super Bowl's next Super Bowl actually got stuck in the half pipe when leading Cincinnati Bengals to the victory. Unlike how they won in the Super Bowl, Timberwolf and Sunscreen are up next. Here they go. Timberwolf gets off the early lead. Oh no, Sunscreen falls off the course. Timberwolf will win in advance and move on to the next round, but that's completely overshadowed by Sunscreen's big injury there. Now we have Flower Jack versus Maple Syrup. One of these marbles is definitely a bigger gun than the other. Maple Syrup. He has multiple medals. He's a fan favorite to win the whole thing, and he'll crush Flower Jack here. For our next matchup, we have Mashed Potatoes, winner of the Thanksgiving race, versus Philadelphia Eagles, not from a prediction race actually, but from the Marble Football Playoffs, if you remember that. It's actually going to be a close finish here, but Mashed Potatoes will hold on just barely. Now we have Orange, winner of the Play-Doh race, versus Hot Chocolate, winner of the Giant Funnel race. Another forgotten video. Oh no, Orange goes off the course. Another injury there. This track is not safe at all. Hot Chocolate will advance. Now we have Christmas Cold versus Argentina. Argentina, winner of our most recent video, the World Cup 2022 prediction. He actually has some practice on this course, but that will not stop Christmas Cole from defeating him. Christmas Cole will move on. Now we have another heavy favorited matchup. Cerulean versus Concrete Jungle. Concrete Jungle. Oh, he has the lead. No way. Is Cerulean actually going to lose to him? Oh, it's a close finish there. Much closer than it should have been, but Cerulean advances, keeping the fans' hopes and dreams alive. Now we have Ghoster versus Houston Astros. We already have Ectoplasm in. Can Ghoster join him? Ghoster actually stalls out there, and Houston Astros will move on. So it seems like the majority of our prediction race winners moves on. Penultimate race now of round 1. Mars Orange versus Ocean. Mars Orange actually hasn't been good for a couple of years now. He was really good in 2019, but he's been in a slump since then. However, he'll still manage to beat out the Olympic champion. Now we have match 18, the final match of round 1. A heavy fan favorite, Globey, taking on Toothpaste. Oh, Globey falls! No way! No way Globey's going down in round 1. Toothpaste with a gigantic upset there will advance. I mean, that's what happens when you have two World Grand Prix winners on the track. Anyways, now we'll switch to a tougher track and move on to round 2. The same format, 2 marbles were raced, and the winner moves on to round 3. First up, we have Christmas coal and mashed potatoes. Now, this course is a little bit longer than the other one. As you can see, there's split decision at the beginning. One of the tracks is much longer than the other, although actually from the distance of each other, not that much. And then we go down to 2 finals. As you can see, this track is a lot more Christmassy themed than the last one, which wasn't Christmas themed at all. Looks like Christmas coal, speaking of, will win in this home course and knock out mashed potatoes. For match 2, we have cerulean maple syrup, 2 big guns in marble racing, and also 2 fan favorites and big rivals in the marble sports event. They are off. Cerulean gets the early lead, however, it's a close race. It looks like he gets what appears to be the quicker track, however, they are very close. Cerulean still has the slight edge in the final, but now they're neck and neck. Who is going to drop first? It is Cerulean, using maple syrup as a bumper to get in there. It looks like his short time at the World Grand Prix really worked to his advantage, and he is going to drop down and win the race, knocking out maple syrup. The winner of the first ever marble race on this channel. Looks like they could win the whole thing now, huh? Now we have Colorado Avalanche versus Timberwolf. We have 3 prediction marble race winners alive. Oh no, Colorado Avalanche just goes out the track. Timberwolf surpasses them, make that 2 still alive, as Timberwolf will advance on to the next round. Timberwolf did get bronze in the Marble Olympics, but what actually sent him through onto this tournament was his winning in the first Plinko elimination race, a forgotten tournament, and now he's moving on to round 3 somehow, and he gets stuck right before the end of the final, but while he'll still advance. Now we have Hot Chocolate versus the Cincinnati Bengals. If Cincinnati Bengals goes out, then we'll have only 1 marble prediction race winner left. And no, Cincinnati Bengals will get stuck. They didn't finish, just like Colorado Avalanche, and now only the Houston Astros are left to keep the prediction marble race winners alive, although this isn't a team event. Hot Chocolate, by the way, will move on to round 3. Good job to him. Now up in match 5 of round 2, we'll actually be halfway through round 2 after this, is Ectoplasm, winner of the first ever Halloween race, and Brown, of course, Ghoster, the winner of the original Halloween race, is out. Ectoplasm takes the faster course, but I guess Brown just moved faster through his course, and now he has the lead right above the reindeer there, and he'll be taking the lead. Ectoplasm might get knocked out. This will be considered an upset here. Down at the finish line, who's it going to be? It looks like it's going to be Brown. It is going to be Brown. Well, I'll find a home at the end, and we'll knock out Ectoplasm, surprisingly. Okay, fourth last match, Sunday and Mars Orange. Here we go. Sunday, the winner, of course, of our most viewed marble race ever. It was the Easter one, but Mars Orange actually has the lead. He was the winner of the second ever marble sports event, but as we said in round 1, he hasn't been doing good in any of the other marble sports events except Marble Sports Event 1. He surprised us all by winning in round 1, and now he looks like he's going to win in round 2. Sunday's season will end, and Mars Orange is one step closer to becoming the Marble Sports Event champion. Okay, now this is actually the third to last race. Sand Dune and Blarney Stone. They are off. Blarney Stone gets out of the gate first, but a little bit of contact there. Oh no, Sand Dune goes off the course, so Blarney Stone, he already passed that point, so Blarney Stone, even if he gets stuck, this will be an automatic win. I guess you could call this his walk of victory, per se. Hopefully Sand Dune's okay. There he is, watching Blarney Stone going round and round the funnel. Is showboarding at this point. Okay, there he goes. He finally drops 2. Penultimate match now of round 2. Blu-ray and Toothpaste. Toothpaste pulled up a huge upset last time against Globy. Now if he beats Blu-ray this time, this will be another big upset, and he's in the lead. Will he pull off 2 upsets in a row? Toothpaste looks strong here. He does a bounce off of Blu-ray, or maybe that was a pass attempt by Blu-ray. I don't know, but he has the lead into the last final. Blu-ray's trying to come back. He'll try to do some moves that he made in the Marble Sports event, but he can't pull it off as Toothpaste pulls off another upset. He is just on a roll today. Guess the Christmas spirit is motivating him. I don't know. Here's our last matchup of round 2. Storm and the Houston Astros. Hopefully the Houston Astros can win this without cheating. We're actually going to turn the background fire on for some effect, and Storm has the lead on Houston. They need to catch up here, but now they take the lead for a brief moment, and now they take it back again. Houston had a problem up there on the top of the course, but now they are neck and neck, and they just have a slight lead ahead of Storm. Storm. And Houston's closing the edge of the funnel, and they'll drop on through. Houston will knock on Storm, and then the Houston Astros will move on to the next round. We're down to 9 now, as the marbles will race under the Christmas tree to determine who will move on to the ultimate Marble Kino finale. So this is our course. It's actually a pretty tall one. So we start with a funnel, then we go down to half pipe with a split, and then another funnel. So we are off with Group 1. We have Timberwolf, Blarney Stone, and the Houston Astros. It looks like Houston's out to the early lead. Oh no, they get stuck in the split though. Blarney Stone right behind them. They get stuck. How about Timberwolf? Oh, it's a log jam there. They all get stuck. We'll have to rerun the race. Okay, so there we go. If they all get stuck again, then we're just going to have a tiebreaker in the bottom funnel. Looks like Timberwolf has the lead. No, it's the Houston Astros, followed very closely behind by Blarney Stone. We see these two pass. Looks like Blarney Stone takes the faster one. Houston Astros takes the faster one. Timberwolf's a little bit late to the party. And the Houston Astros will be moving on to the Marble Kino finale. Blarney Stone just mixed out, and a disappointing showing by Timberwolf. Now we have Group 2 with Christmas Coal, Brown, and Toothpaste. They're off. Toothpaste gets the early lead out of the gate, but he's in a fight with Brown now. Brown shoving him aside. Now it's a three-way drag race, and it's going to be Brown who gets out of that funnel first. Now he's going into the split. It looks like he'll take what appears to be the slower path. However, everyone else is miles behind him. Okay, there comes Toothpaste, trying to pull off another upset and get into the finals, but he is not going to. Brown will, and Toothpaste will have to settle for the consolation wild card race, and Christmas Coal is unfortunately eliminated. Now we have Group 3 with Cerulean, Mars Orange, and Hot Chocolate. Cerulean has the early lead. Hot Chocolate gets him aside, but Mars Orange comes out of nowhere to take the lead. It looks like he is going to get the spot into the final. The other two fighting for second place and a shot at the wild card round. It looks like right now that is going to be Hot Chocolate. Cerulean might get upsetted here. Mars Orange is onto the final. Cerulean trying to catch up to Hot Chocolate for a spot in the wild card race, but it will not happen. Cerulean is out. Hot Chocolate will move on to the wild card race along with Toothpaste and Blarney Stone. Here we go. They're all circling around that funnel. Now here it's hard to tell who's in the lead, especially with the lights, the Christmas lights at the bottom. Looks like Hot Chocolate has the lead here, followed closely behind by, is that Blarney Stone? Yes, that is. Blarney Stone takes the quicker path, and now they're neck and neck in the funnel. Looks like Blarney Stone will take the lead, and yes, Blarney Stone will move on to the final. Hot Chocolate's eliminated, and Toothpaste is also eliminated. Here are your final four marbles in the Ultimate Marble Kino Championship. From left to right, we have the Houston Astros, Brown, Mars Orange, and Blarney Stone. Here is our finals track. It's a little bit longer than the other tracks that we're used to in this finale. Now, the first marble to win 2 races, that's right, 2 races, not one, will become the champion. Mars Orange is out to a lead. He won the second ever marble sports event, and now he wants to win the whole Marble Kino Championship. Brown is closing in on him. He does some defensive maneuvers there, and yeah, he'll take race 1. So if he wins the next race, then he will become a champion. Blarney Stone appeared to get stuck. Yeah, there he is, right at the beginning of the intersection. So there we go, as you can see up there on the scoreboard. Mars Orange with 1. He wins this next race. He will become the champion. Blarney Stone going in and out. It's a 4-way drag race. Blarney Stone takes the lead, but he slows up a little bit in that starting gate again. And Mars Orange has the lead into the funnel again, so he can clear it out right here. Oh, Houston Astros hits Mars Orange, and Blarney Stone is now fighting there with Brown, and Brown will win the race. So Brown and Mars Orange are tied up 1-1. I wonder if then Houston Astros and Blarney Stone will win, so then we'll go into a all-out drag race. I don't know, we can only hope. But that doesn't look like it's going to happen, because Brown is taking the lead after a few evasive maneuvers there and a few hits off of the Houston Astros and Mars Orange. Now, it appears that Mars Orange is falling behind. Brown has the lead. But if he drops through, yes he will. Brown will become the champion. He won the bowling tournament this summer, and he is now the Marble Kino champion. And this marks the last marble race here ever done on Marble Kino. So Brown is the ultimate Marble Kino champion. We might see some NFL stuff coming out soon. That's something to look forward to. But, well, goodbye for now.